Hello, it's me. I feel like I'm loud as balls. Oh, you know what? What is this? Hello, hello, hello. Hmm. What's going on up in here? What's going on, y'all? Hey, y'all, let me know. Is my mic like super loud? It's like super loud in my ears for some reason. Is it? Is it super loud? It feels super loud. Does it sound normal? Thank you, Bernie. Does it sound? Does my microphone sound like super loud or echoey or something? Feels weird. It's fine. Awesome. Thank you. Invest in yourself. You are the super duperest. So you're a truck driver, I see. You be all over the place. You be driving. Mm, 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 mm. do 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 do. What's going on, Toon Coop? Yes, yes. It's Super Bowl Sunday, ain't it? Am I mistaken? Isn't that today? Am I wrong? I don't do sports. But I swear that's what I've been hearing. What's going on, Michael Miller? Welcome. Y'all have come to watch scary shit on Valentine's Day Eve. I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day horror thing. Same thing I did for Christmas. Tomorrow. We're gonna watch scary Valentine's Day stuff. This that's me. Cause that's me. You drive into Canada? I've always wanted to go to Canada. I always felt like my soul belonged in Canada. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all not watching football? I thought I was gonna be in here alone. I'm like, it's Super Bowl Sunday. You know me, I don't care. I don't work on the everybody else's schedule. I do my own thing. I do my own thing. 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 Yes, honey. Yes. Y'all already watched some squirrely shit with me? This is some stuff that they not gonna copyright strike me for. Now I got my little copyright strike warning for um for playing those horror shorts. They got me. So we gonna stick to the normal stuff that they don't do that kind of stuff for. At best I get copyright claim. I don't mind a claim. Ugh. But I can't do the strike, honey pot. I can't. I can't do the honey. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I can't. No Super Bowl. I don't pay no mind in no Super Bowl. Halftime already happened? Oh well, shit. This was 9 o'clock. I guess so. Yeah. Who did the halftime show? Was it Mary J. Blige? I heard something earlier. It was like a meme or something going on. Say all Mary J. Blige got to do is, she do that one little two step she did. Was it Mary J. Blige or was that just like a joke? She be like, mm, 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 mm. She be doing her thing. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Mofo Jojo. Oh, I like that. Mo Jojo. Anybody don't get that? That's from the Powerpuff Girls. Mo Jojo. I will destroy you. Destroy you. I will. Will destroy. I. Oh, he was so redundant, was he not? He was just like, oh my God, Mojo, just kill us already. Just stop talking. Just kill us. What's going on, Black Man's Revenge? Oh, oh, you said watching this Super Bowl game is horror enough. Oh, did anybody tell me who the halftime person was? Who was the halftime person? Who performed halftime? And did they do a good job? Who did it and who was Kendrick Lamar? Snoop, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, Mark Blige. Well, I think you mean Mary J. Blige. Then. Okay, so Mary J. Blige was in it. Okay. And Kendrick Lamar. You know what's so funny, y'all? I couldn't pick Kendrick Lamar out in the lineup. I have no idea what that dude looked like. Like I'm very familiar with the name, but I have no idea what he looks like. When he came out, it was so many people that came out around that time, and I never knew who any of them were, so I couldn't tell. I have no idea what he looks like. Kendrick Lamar. I know the name for sure, but was it good? That sounds like yeah. I figured you meant Mary J. Blige, because that's what I was already thinking anyway. Mary J. Blige, because of that meme. They said, "Oh, she got to do it. The Super Bowl was do her little, she did that one little step. She did that. She did that one little two step. She was like, look him up. No, I'm comfortable with the fact that I don't know what he looks like. I'm all right with it. I don't feel like it's something that needs to be fixed. Let me peek real quick and see. Maybe I'll see him and be like, oh yeah, that's right. I did know. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick. Is there a K? There we go. Yeah, see, I don't recognize this guy at all. He does not look familiar to me at all. I don't think I've ever seen this face before. I'm familiar with his music though. I just never saw his face because I don't. We're not really in the music video time. These aren't the times of the music videos. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see those. The young people would probably know, but he don't look familiar to me. If I saw him walking down the street, he'd just be another nigga walking down the street. I'd be like, "Hey, brother, power to the people." He's just like you and me. Oh, oh, thank you for the super chat. Invest yourself. You about the sweetest in the whole wide world. Is y'all so great, so good to me. Y'all ready to get into some scurry shit? What's going on, David Webb? Janie, I was watching Kevin Samuels. He was grilling this woman named Khadijah. How you doing tonight? I think we might have just been watching the same thing because I got him. Look, watch this. He's in. I have another tab thing open. Look, Started right there. Is it that one? Is that Khadijah? That's what I was watching right before I have it in open. I have two tabs open. Is that the one you were watching, David? He's so full of shit, man. I'm gonna tell you. Ever since I found the poor black man, PBM. Ever since I found his channel, I like. I'm just like, wow. So the only thing that made me be okay with 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 Kevin Samuels in the beginning, because I was cool with him in the beginning. I was like, happy about it and everything, was because he used to use those statistics and stuff. But I think he was counting on something that was true, turned out to be true. That black people don't like to look up research. Black people don't like the research. He was counting on that nobody was going to fact check him, and he was right. They didn't. They just took his word for it and ran. And every time I watch PBM, he shows me something that some statistic that Kevin Samuel used that he mistook, and he reads the actual statistic, and it's completely off. Like that one in four black women will be married. That whole statistic counts. It's counting from girls from 15 people, women from 15 to it was like I forget what the top number was, but it was 15. So it's counting girls. And the statistically black women get married in their 30s. So their actual marriage rate is actually 3 out of 4. Not 1 out of 4. So he's just fucking lying. And we just take it and we just run with it. He's just lying his ass off. I'm so pissed. Cause I'm like, he just makes me feel so dumb. Like, oh my God, because I'm one of them. I was just listening to his numbers, just being impressed by the fact that he's using statistics, not even checking to see if he was reading them right. So now I listen to him now, and I'm just like, this nigga know he's lying though. He know he's lying, but he also feel like we all too dumb to check, and it's a horrible thing. But he's right. He bet right. He bet right that black people wasn't gonna check. That we were gonna believe what sounded convenient to us. And sure enough, that's what we got. So it's our fault. I would love for him to level up so he can go on and go and be where he wants to be. He wants to go out and be around, the ladies, so not so he can be with them, so he can just hang with them, because that's what he actually wants to do, is hang out with celebrity women and be one of the girls. And that's as soon as I'm gonna tell you this, watch. I predict this, and I'm never wrong with this type of shit. I promise you this. If he makes it out, he's gonna have to dump. He'll have to dump all this stuff for sure. That we already know that. But if he gets out, I give him a year and a half out before he comes out. Like comes out. Like I give him a year and a half before he comfortably comes out, where he accepts it and just starts being his authentic self. I give him a year, and that's pushing it, the year and a half. And then the guys are just still gonna just be like, make an excuse for all of it. The fact that he's over here giving them advice about women that he resents, and sending guys down this weird path that is gonna be hard to recover from, because they're creating hatred. Like, you're creating hatred. You're making women hate you. Like, once he's gone, once the leaders have gotten all their money and scrapped off, these guys are still gonna have to figure out how to mend these wounds they created. Women aren't gonna want to, because it's gonna be gross looking. They're gonna be like, there's gonna be no respect, no room for respect. It's just gonna look weak. No woman on God's green earth wants a weak man. Like, nobody. Even wounded girls, even girls have been wounded in their youth, don't want a weak man. They actually prefer a strong one that'll knock them over their head. But a weak-minded man is the least attractive on all the things. Of all the things that are attractive, a weak-minded man is at the bottom of the totem pole, as it should be. And all these guys are gonna have to figure out how they're gonna get back up. That's why I like y'all. That's why I was talking to my mom today. I said, She called me out for, she said I was losing my, my neutrality in all this. And so, I was explaining to her, was like, like I know that the people who are cool with me on YouTube, this is the one thing. The good thing about me being the way that I am, about just kind of being as harsh as I am on that side, is that when guys come over here, they're talking a lot about who, like when women have, when most of their followers are dudes, that you can't really take them seriously and stuff, because it's like, oh, they over there just because she a girl, because she whatever, but like, my thing is that because of this whole manosphere thing, because they kind of block me into that, my channel, they kind of blocked me into that. But I know this, I know the people who are cool with me on here are normal, because you have to be to listen to me. Like to be able to tolerate me, you have to actually be normal. You have to have a more normal mindset as a human, because you can't have a toxic, thing where you can't hear, you can't learn, you can't listen and and be over here with me. You wouldn't be able, you'd be mad at me. Like the instinct is to hate me. So that's why I'm like, the cool thing is that there's all these people, and y'all give me hope. Y'all let me know that it's still normal dudes out there. No, no, no. Like, oh God, they didn't alter. Oh, good. Okay, well, there's balance. Maybe there's balance. Maybe it's not too late. Oh, let's see. Khadijah is 34 and two children. We be falling for the hype. Yeah, indeed. It's, I mean, I know it comes from it stems from an innocent place of being lost. It's like the gender roles, the gender roles are all weird and stuff, and it's like, do we should we still have them at all? How do they go? What do I do? Where do I land? And then there's no distinct lines being created. So nobody knows where they're supposed to be at, especially guys, which, like, the roles of men have always kind of maintained the same thing. It's like women have, changed and shifted and stuff, but there should always have been that spot for man. That there's certain things that should always be there, right? And those things are now compromised. And it's like, well, what do you do? Like, so I'm not supposed to be the strong one in my household. Then what the fuck am I doing here? Like, so I'm not even needed. In my mind, since a little boy, I was just under the impression that once I was in a house with my own family, that everyone inside that house needed somebody. Guess who that somebody was? Me. That's something that men are supposed to always have. And they kind of they're getting kind of stripped of it with all this stuff. And then women, in the whole thing of wanting to, I want to be able to do for myself, even though they still ask for that stuff. They still say that they want a man to be a man and do the things, but then when they have one, they won't let them, and they'll specifically say, I don't need nobody to do this for me. It's a very confusing thing. So I completely understand where it comes from with guys. But the ones who are running around in the street saying the worst shit are the ones who never had nobody paying no mind to them anyway. Like, they were always going to be the scraps that was going to be like a mess anyway. Like, all through time, there were always some guys who just were hermits. Those things always existed. It's a shit ton of those guys who are out here like mad because a Instagram model won't fuck with them. Has high standards. Like, it's like, why are you even chasing an Instagram model, man? What's going on, Anthony? Yeah, like it's the same thing. They talk about men having a women having a, like say an average woman wanting a, what he calls a high value man. Like, it's like all of them want this high value man. But it's the same thing. It's like little treasure trolls, dudes are out here mad because Instagram models won't fuck with them because they don't qualify for an Instagram model. When you don't actually want to have one of those, that's an attention whore. That's a girl who is a job. Like, she is a job. You ain't even got to have the conversation about what's her job. She is a job. That's a responsibility to take on a person like that. Okay? You're not even supposed to be chasing that. You want to have a normal girl. You want to go find a normal girl. But nobody's, and then the normal girls are just getting boxed in with the fucking Instagram thoughts. Like, how does this happen? Like, what is this? And how come nobody is being like, no, wait. We're talking about two different kinds of people here. They're just all talking about that. It's like Fresh and Fit. They're talking about chicks in Miami who want to go on their show. That's a specific type of chick who I would never want to be seen hanging out with. Like, that's a very specific type of chick you talking about there. And you acting like that's women. That's not women. That's an Instagram. That is a that's an OnlyFans thought. That's what that is. That is on purpose. She ain't that because somebody just called her that. She's that on purpose. Like, she woke up this morning and said, like, put on my thought costume and go out into the world. It's so weird. It's like there's these regular normal women out here doing regular normal stuff who just are regular and normal. And those are the ones who are going to be looking at everybody, looking at all these dudes funny when all this is over. It's going to be like, well, it looks dangerous to even go outside. And like when a guy says hi, you almost have to be scared, literally afraid of him, of what he might do. Because the mindset seems to be so off that it's actually scary. You don't know what they'll do. You don't know what they'll do. They literally are being told that the world is theirs. Women don't know what they're doing, and you they're worthless. This is what's being pumped out. And you know there's guys who like attack women. So if there's guys who attack women and then they go online and they basically they were gonna do it anyway, but now they feel like they have permission to fucking do so. This is like a blessing, right? Their blessings have been. You have the right to do that, is what they're being told. Before, at least they thought they were doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go commit this crime. But now they like, I'm gonna go do my manly duties. Like that's now they now it's just them doing what they think they're supposed to do because Kevin told them so. Oh my god. I just can't. I just would rather he just go on, go mainstream, go hang out with the celebrities, leave all this behind, and I don't have to look at you anymore. But in reality, as soon as he leaves, somebody gonna take his place. Now, what I would like to do is take bets on who's gonna try to take his spot when he's gone, because you know that's gonna happen. There's gonna be some shit kicked up behind it too, because people aren't gonna be able to announce that they're it. They're just gonna try to take over, right? And then there's gonna be somebody else who thinks that they're gonna take over, and then there's gonna be this whole war inside of the manosphere. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. I know he's not like he doesn't consider himself the leader. O'Shea does, as I posted in a video where he said that he is. I run this manosphere was what he said. Okay. So apparently the manosphere is is his, like the most, like, you know that there's a term they use for troll, for people on the internet that you just talk shit on the internet and that's about all they do. It's called a troll. Oh, Shay actually looks like a troll. Like, he actually physically is a troll. Tell me I'm lying. Like, tell me that O'Shea Duke Jackson does not look like a troll. He's a brown troll. He ain't green. He brown. He a brown troll. If he was green, he would be Shrek. Nah, Shrek's cute. Nah, he wouldn't be Shrek. He could never be Shrek. Poor Man podcast. Uh, I've watched this. I don't really like his. Did I say the name wrong? I think I said the name wrong of the one that I was watching. It's no, Poor Black Man. That's the one that I watched. Now I don't like Poor Man podcast. He's like this tiny dude who's he's like this. I just don't like. I just like. I'm gonna tell you. I don't like to look at no man. No, look like a little guy. Sorry, like a little guy with a big man complex. You know what I'm saying? It's like you in this Napoleon complex. You need to work that out and then come over here and talk. But I don't like that. Like I don't like it. It's like those are your own personal issues. Like if it's something about yourself that you are self conscious about, you're not supposed to take that out on everybody else. You're supposed to look yourself in the eye in the mirror and say, like, yes, I'm short, but it's enough. Yeah. I wish I was tall, but I love myself as the way I is, you know. you supposed you supposed to pump yourself up to yourself and then go out into the world. Not try to shove everybody else down. Dude is 6'3". What dude? I know you ain't talking about poor man podcast. We must be talking about somebody different. Cause little nigga I'm talking about, that's a little munchkin. We talking about somebody else then. Yeah, I must be talking about the wrong guy. He like little brown skin. No, that dude, you can you ain't even gotta see his body. You can tell but just his face and he's like 5'4". 6'3". Definitely not. We definitely not talking about the same person. I got a friend who's 6'3". Ain't no fucking way they standing eye to eye. No, no. Oh, yeah, he got that Napoleon complex. Indeed, he do. I'm a little guy, but I big inside. I big inside, I said. Let me bring this up. My mouse is acting funny, y'all. Let's see. Bring this up over top of this. Bring this over here. There. There we go. There you are, little chap. Here's your daddy box. I'm gonna make you small here. I just like the way it looks. It's cute. Little chap. Put it on my shirt. Here's your dad box. At least that's what he say. I bet he do. I bet he do say that he's 6'3". Inside, that's what he means. He means he's emotionally 6'3". He's emotionally 6'3". Okay. He said, I believe that I'm 6 foot. I feel 6'3". Don't worry about what I am. Worry about what I feel. Watch some scary shit, y'all. Let's get into some. We're gonna watch some Nuke's top 5. We're gonna watch some kind of batteries in this mouse. Change this battery real quick. This thing is being an asshole. I think I put all my batteries in this little box here. Snatch one out. Y'all gonna see my butt. Wonder that thing was acting funny. Battery bursted. Let's see how she do. Let's see how she do. How she do. Yes, honey. He's emotionally 6'3", honey. He's an emotional giant. He said, can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on growing. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Oh, I crack me up. Have you noticed that I crack me up? Because I do. Oh, damn. This is what happens when I start moving around. My camera becomes an asshole. I'm gonna shut this camera and reopen it. Oh, that's the other one. Remove and video. Ain't nobody gonna break up my stride. We're gonna remove. We're gonna re-add. Ain't nobody gonna break up my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. No, no. There we go. Ain't nobody gonna break up my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. No, no. I've gotta to keep on moving. Ain't nobody gonna break up my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. No, no. I've gotta keep on moving. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Chat box up here. Let's see, I do one screen since I move the other one. We'll do the one, I guess. A movie that gave me night. Oh, you guys! Did you guys see the preview for the new Jordan Peele movie? Nope. Did you guys see that? I did a reaction video like right before I did this to the preview of it, like to the trailer. But I didn't post it yet, of course, because I wanted to go on live. Did you guys see it though? Did anybody watch the trailer for Nope? The movie Nope with Keke Palmer? Oh, I think it's aliens. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But I think it's aliens. I think it's an alien movie because I had no idea what the premise of it was. But it won't be out until like July. But of course, you know that it's gonna be good, and it's black folks. Like it's another black folk. Oh my god, I cannot wait. When I say I cannot wait, I cannot wait. Yes, Jordan Peele. Nope. Oh no, that's right. Nope. What we say? Nope. Yeah, it's gonna be a doozy. I know it's gonna be a doozy. All right.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Lady in the water. Debbie Morales and her friends are tubing down the canals of the Isabella River in Puerto Rico when she begins to record with her phone. Debbie can be heard screaming and laughing until her camera catches something in the water that quickly makes her lose her voice.
What the fuck?
Debbie posted the video to Facebook saying that she saw a scary apparition in the water. She asked friends to take a look and see if they saw the same thing in the video. And they did. Online viewers speculated that the image could be anything from the ghost of a drowning victim to a body in the water. And some even went so far as to suggest that it might be a mermaid.
Saw that one coming. Dang, yeah, that looked like a... Well, if it was a body, it wouldn't have been following him like that on the way out. So, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I know I'd have been scared out of my fucking mind. I would have never been in the boat. Let's get real. Going on, education, entertainment. Welcome, son. Welcome. Yeah, Get Out was great. I love referencing it in these times of all this red pill stuff. It gives me very much Get Out vibes. Like this manosphere stuff. It's like even the divestors too. It feels very Get Outish. Like, like a turtle. Cross sign, a turtle. That that was a turtle. You being optimistic, cross sign. You over here trying to think positive. It was just a turtle. I'm sure it was a turtle. It was a harmless, beautiful, pretty turtle that just wanted, to play. I gotta beat the shit out of that turtle. That turtle was gonna catch these hands.
Now, the most bizarre part of this video is that whatever this is almost seems to lunge toward Debbie before disappearing back into the water. But what do you think? Is this just a strange trick of the light or a reflection? Or did Debbie catch something supernatural on camera? You decide. Meanwhile,
it almost kind of looked like it was somebody walking under the water. Right? Like a person, but they were walking. I don't know.
On TikTok.
You think logical?
TikTok user Alexander Henderson says that throughout his life, he's always been prone to sleepwalk during the night. One morning, he wakes up to find his front door wide open. When he checks his security camera, he's shocked by what he finds.
The reef isn't in the right place anymore, so I'm just going to look like that. That way people don't see the ones outside. Just 1 second, there's so much.
Alexander seems to be sleepwalking and speaking gibberish when something hanging next to the door starts swinging around on its own, and an empty water jug slides right across the floor. Alexander opens the door, walks outside, and suddenly screams. He says he has no recollection of what happened to him and has no idea why he screamed. Now, Alexander says he's experienced supernatural activity before, so he begins to suspect that he might have seen something paranormal while sleepwalking. Then, only a day later, this happens.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. No, no, no. Hell no. No, baby. I'm not going to be able to do it. No, baby.
A chair moves on its own, the fridge door opens, and what appears to be a pack of plastic spoons is launched off the kitchen counter. Over the next few months, nothing much happens. But then late one night, Alexander is hanging out at his friend Adam's house when he sees something truly chilling.
Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Ain't no earthquake. Girl, son, cut it out. Girl, son said it's a mild earthquake. So did the mild earthquake put this lady in his house, have him standing in front of the fucking window like this? Did the earthquake do that too? Hmm? What's the earthquake's name? Sarah? I ain't going back over there. I ain't going over there. I ain't doing it. Nah, baby. Not gonna be able to do.
A strange looking woman wearing a red dress appears to be watching Alexander from the building across the street. Alexander claims that when his friend Adam finally came over to see what was going on, the creepy woman had disappeared. While there, Adam asks Alexander to take a look at a speaker that's been acting up and might be broken. Alexander is still recording and captures something terrifying.
Button on the top and press it. There's a few here, see? Press the one in the middle. Slowly.
Did you see it? In the reflection of the window, the same woman in red can suddenly be seen standing behind Alexander in the doorway. When he pans around, the woman has moved in an instant and is now
Oh,
standing right
shit.
next to him. Who or what could this eerie look?
What the fuck? Ghost ain't real. You don't believe in residual energy? You don't believe that like energy could be so uh, intense that parts of it get left behind like traces? If you believe in energy, which if you believe in yourself, you should believe in energy because that's about all you are, then that is a thing. It absolutely is. It just is. You ain't gotta believe it. You just gotta believe it. That's all. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to. You just have to believe it. There. Okay? Those are the rules. Black man's revenge. I don't believe in ghosts. But I think that's what people call ghosts. I think that's what that thing is really. It's just residual energy left behind in places. It gets left behind sometimes. If somebody has really, really like it's a house where people it's a lot of fighting and violence that happens in a house. And then those people move out and somebody else moves in. And it's just like kind of like this weird heavy energy in the house. That's what that is. It's like it's almost like it got left in there. Like it was so much of it is so toxic that it actually little traces of it get left behind. Yeah.
Looking figure be? Could it be a spirit that attached itself to the sleepwalking TikTok user? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I already decided. Hey, David Webb, glad you brought that up. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and I don't give a fuck. Valentine's Day is for suckers, like Christmas. I don't deal in none of that stuff. It's all about money. It's all about money, baby. And guess what I am? Cheap. So no, I will not be going to Walmart tomorrow. They're not going to shove their propaganda down my throat and make me. Oh my God, I went in Kroger. They had these balloons all on the ceilings with the strings hanging out through them. I had to walk straight through. They're like all on me. I was like, Oh, you just gonna assault me with Valentine's Day. That's what you gonna do. They gonna assault you with it. 'Cause, you gonna force this on me is what you gonna do. Okay, I see what you trying to do. Maybe I don't want to be touched by balloon strings. Maybe I don't want that in my life. But yeah, I ain't going nowhere. And tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and we would be doing a horror video compilation associated with Valentine's Day. So we're gonna be watching videos that are horror / Valentine's Day related. That's how I spend my Valentine's Day. Okay. I don't fool with that stuff. Okay. And I know there's a bunch of other people who don't fool with it. And I thought that's my gift to you, when we all get to say, man, fuck them folks together.
This next creepy video went viral on TikTok, but it was originally recorded by Indonesian Twitter user Gusta Dang. Goose explains on Twitter that he was flying from Surabaya, Indonesia to Bali, and that he was the very first passenger to board the empty plane. As Goose is boarding, he records a video to send back to his wife. When he looks back at his footage, he spots something truly chilling.
Selamat malam. 15B.
Someone or something that seems to be cloaked in black can be seen moving around in one of the seats. But when Goose walks by the seat, there's no one there. Gusta Dang's video has been watched over 14 million times, and many viewers believe that the strange figure in the video could be the spirit of a deceased passenger. But what do you think? TikTok user Jim works at what he believes.
I think that when he walked by the seat, he didn't even turn the camera to look. That's what the fuck I think. Oh my gosh. If I had a cap on, I'd say cap. Cap. That was definitely cap. Very much cap. That they were reaching. Reach.
To be a haunted hospital in New Jersey. Early one afternoon, a security camera in one of the hospital's hallways captures something very creepy during Jim's shift.
One moment.
A supply cart can be seen rolling down the hallway on its own, freaking out the hospital staff nearby. Jim and his coworkers have no idea what could have moved the cart. But things are about to get even stranger. Another CCTV camera in the hospital's laundry room records something absolutely unnerving.
Record it from here.
Oh, Andrew. No way. No way. Jim.
Send me the video when you.
Oh, I'm gonna.
The best is when the other one comes over. It's like it didn't want to see the front of it. It's
Yeah.
funded so that he didn't have to look at it no more. Whoever's in that room. Oh my God.
Jim.
Madeline, you didn't see. Come and look at the second one. Here comes the second one. No, the second one's moving now.
No way.
Watch the second one. Then the second one falls off. And the lady comes in from Dude Diagnostics. She don't know what to say. She was like,
She was on FaceTime with somebody.
look, watch the second one. Any second now.
It happens.
Look, here goes.
It
Look,
happens.
Look.
This does not happen.
look. The ghost. Look.
Look at it.
Who's spinning it?
It's spinning.
It's spinning the cycle. It's got to be spinning.
There's no way
Isn't
that
that
they spin.
bolted out?
There's no. I don't care if it's bolted or not. They don't spin like that. Mine ain't bolted in my house. Mine don't come and walk around my
That's
living
true.
room. Look.
That's true.
Look how that one just came out. How'd it come out like that? That was pushed out. I don't
Yep.
care what nobody says. You can tell me whatever you want.
Me too. I can't wait to show everybody.
Look, here, wait.
Where's Keith?
Show them the thing. Look, here. Look at this. Look at the tongue.
No way.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
I'm showing them the ghost in the back.
The ghost?
Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry
You'll
room.
die.
You'll die. The laundry, all the laundry things in there.
Did you just see the door open? The door just opened and closed. Hold on. Watch the door. The door's gonna open like real quick. It's like somebody's standing there and it just closes right back up. Watch.
That was pushed out. I don't care what nobody says. You can tell me
Watch the
whatever you
door.
want.
Me too. I can't wait to show everybody.
Look, here, wait.
Where's Keith?
Show them the thing. Look, here. Look at this. Look at this.
No way.
Watch the door.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
I'm showing them the ghost in the back.
See it?
Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry
You'll
room.
die.
You'll die. The laundry, all the laundry things in there.
Yeah.
They just start moving. They just start coming out and moving and going in circles and what you call it.
Oh, I think it's like somebody peeking in there to see what it is, but they're too scared to open the door. So they're just like cracking it and kind of peeking. Yeah. Oh my God. Ugh. They're moving around so lightly though. Like, and they don't seem to be plugged in, which is odd. So there's that. I don't know what the deal is with those. What are they? What are they? Like spares to put into places? They're just stored in there? Because they're not plugged in. So
Are they on?
Come and look. Yeah. But it's crazy. I never saw anything like it in my whole life.
Heavy washers and dryers slide across the floor as if they weigh nothing, seemingly moved by some unseen force. Jim and his fellow hospital workers can't believe their eyes as they watch the CCTV monitor. Now, even I'm not sure just what's going on here. Could it be that the hospital is indeed haunted, like Jim says? Or just what could be spinning around multiple heavy washers all at the same time? Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next.
oh, the timestamp. I just saw the timestamp on the video. It was sped up. That video was sped up. So it was like them watching it from before. It wasn't what it was doing now. They were just watching it from what it did before, and it sped up. So they weren't moving that fast. They were moving slowly getting to that. Okay, that makes more sense because the way they were moving, it was just so odd. Like it was almost like it was too light, but it was because it was sped up.
Video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting in Carmel, Maine. Kent Burris has been recording all of the strange supernatural activity going on in his haunted home for many years now and posting his experiences to his YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. In his latest YouTube docuseries
Oh,
about
I love
the
this
house,
guy's
Kent
stuff.
reveals some chilling,
He's got,
never
like-
before seen footage.
This dude right here is the weirdest shit going on in his house. If you're into this kind of stuff at all, you'll want to look this guy's a YouTube channel up. Like his house is like by far the strangest, and like he actually catches footage of so much weird shit, like actual beings. There's like this thing that shows up in his bedroom, and he's caught it on camera multiple times. Dark as fuck, like whatever this thing is, it is always near his window, and then it'll just disappear. Like it's like the strangest shit. You know, like with videos, it's always all fuzzy or you can't really see anything, but like his are like crazy. And voices and like it's
Now lately, Kent believes that the paranormal presence in his home has become much more sinister and aggressive. The haunting has become so extreme that it now seems that the spirits are actually out to hurt Kent. During a spirit box session, Kent captures a chilling message.
What? What'd you say? What? What'd you say? Did you say murder, Kent? That's the second time I've heard that.
And you still in the
I
house.
would have swore a few minutes ago I heard them say kill Kent. And just a second ago I would have swore I heard them say murder Kent.
Yes.
Now, threats are one thing, but what happens next is downright terrifying.
What the hell is that noise? What the hell? There is no doubt that if I stepped down in that water, I would have been electrocuted. The heater motor was in the water, and for some reason the breaker never tripped. And on top of the fact that that water was splashing all over the breaker panel, I have no doubt if I would have stepped down in that water, I would have been dead. And the only thing that saved me was remembering the voices just prior that said kill Kent, murder Kent. That's what stopped me from stepping down in that water. That's just weird.
Kent's basement suddenly floods and high voltage lines are making contact with the water. Kent is convinced that he could have lost his life.
Oh, they try to murk Kent. That ghost said, look, bro, ain't room enough in here for you and me. So guess what that means? Bye, nigga. Bye, bye, nigga. Let's see. Oh my God. I want to do like, like go on like a ghost hunt so bad. But I have like heart palpitations. If I get like super nervous, I'm scared because I haven't been having them for that long. It's been like less than a year that I've been having this issue. So I'm scared it's gonna kill me. Like if I don't know exactly how much I can take at this point. But I've always wanted to do one of those, like, or go on, when people were doing those Randonautica. And if you know what those are. But the Randonautica, it's just like finds the random spot for you to go. Like you say what your intention is, or think of an intention, what your intention is to find. And then you put the app on your phone or whatever, and it picks you a random spot to go to, and you'll find something that's like something about that intention. Like there's like this app to do that. I've been wanting to do that and stuff, but I don't have any friends. Like, I mean, I like know people and stuff, but nobody who knows me in real life, like scary shit. Well, I have one friend. I made one friend like that, but I don't go outside anymore, so I kind of stopped answering my phone too. I just fell off. I just gotta pull myself back from the actual universe for a while. By a while, I mean like 2 years or so. I really like my me time. I don't like to be around people, but I really would like to do that. Sounds like a really cool thing to do, to go to like an actual place, where one of these places where they show like the scary shit, and actually go there and like stay overnight or some shit. Like I would love to do that. There's this guy, Art of Kicks. He's like does this kind of content too. Like we're watching like the scary clips and stuff. And um he was like saying that he was gonna go on one of those hunts. Like he was like raising money to go on one of those hunts. And he was gonna do it once he hit 1 million subscribers. And everybody was like all excited, like, yeah, like they were donating money, throwing money at this dude because they wanted like to so that when he hit his 1 million, he could just go on this thing, like donating to this trip. Man, that dude is like 1,050,000 now, and he just basically just stopped talking about it. Never did it. Stopped talking about it. Had everybody all pumped up, saying all this stuff like he was gonna go, da 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 da. And then of course, and he also says he's gonna. Yeah, he says a lot of shit that apparently he don't mean. I stopped watching him. I was just like, oh my god! Like it turned out that he was like a weirdo, and he even calls himself an empath, which I think he just does that for like sympathy or something. I don't know what the fuck he says it for, but he damn sure ain't one, because the shit that's been coming out of his mouth lately, I'm like, yeah, nah, that does not sound like an empath to me. He sounds like he's the only person he could think of. That's the opposite. I'm like, ugh, I hate when people do that. They throw that word around so much.
Life if he hadn't been so wary of the ominous threats that he had received earlier. When Kent is walking through the main floor of his home, he experiences something that chills him to his core.
Oh, oh my God, what the hell? I don't care if it's snowing, I'm in my house.
A shadow figure is standing at the top of the staircase, seemingly waiting for Kent in the darkness.
No,
Shocked
honey.
by the sudden appearance, Kent has had enough for a while and just steps outside and into the cold Maine snow. Kent's encounters have been widely viewed by his YouTube audience and even privately investigated by paranormal groups. All believe that the house in Carmel, Maine is severely haunted by something sinister.
Getting the chance to come in and investigate the Lamb House, it is truly an experience that I will never, ever forget. The amount of activity and interaction is just mind-blowing.
But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
I couldn't go in that house. I know
Closet
that.
space. In this next extremely spooky video from Japan, real estate agents can be seen giving a tour of an empty apartment to a potential renter. The woman is interested in renting and says that she is surprised by the low monthly price. As she tours the apartment, she records a video with her phone to review later. But when she's all alone in one of the apartment's bedrooms, things take a terrifying turn.
金額は安いんですけど、
安いや、確かに安いですよ。
そうなんですよ。もう一部屋ありますんで、
ありますね。
指先の右側のところに、はい。
ちょっと見てみましょうか。
あ、こっちです。
そうです、その左側ですね。はい。
あれこれ、エアコンってつけられますかね。
お客様までつけていただく形になっちゃうんですけど、それでもしかしたら、はい。
あ、こっちでね。
はい。そうなんですよ。ちょっと一箇所あっちついちゃってるんで。
You, I'm not,
The woman is frozen.
I'm not fucking with you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why they do that? Why did they do that? I know that wasn't real, but why did they do that? That was just rude. That was just rude. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Yes, if you have shitty energy, it will follow you to your next destination. Absolutely, it will. But if it's so much, it's just residual. It's not like some of it don't go, but some of it stays. That's why they say you don't leave all your energy in the place you were, but there will be residual. Residue. Think of it like that. There will be residue of it still in the place where you went.
Frozen in fear when two pale hands grab her
Oh,
by the
you
legs.
bitch.
Then, as she looks up, a
Man,
terrifying
I'd have
face can
cold
be seen
cocked the
peeking
shit
out
out
from
of
the
that.
top of the bedroom closet. Now, as with most Japanese videos,
Man, that thing would have been fighting it for its life. I'd have been like, oh, that's head's coming off of you. You can't go have this head no more. I'm going to get this coming off. This is coming off. Okay? You don't need this no more. See what you was doing with it? You don't deserve this head. Pull this bitch off. Oh, grab my fucking ankle, bitch. You done lost your damn mind. I know it ain't real, though, because they be doing this kind of stuff over there. You want to see that again? Okay. Let's go back.
the woman is frozen in fear when two pale hands grab her by the legs. Then, as she looks up, a terrifying face can be seen peeking out from the top of the bedroom closet. Now, as with most Japanese videos, the source of this clip is impossible to find, and I have no idea what happened afterwards. So is it real?
Nope.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Hoax.
You decide.
Ugh.
Viewer videos. This next video was sent in by a Nuke Stop 5 viewer who wishes to
She should have been like, hey, baby, what's up? What's poppin'? Don't mind me just watching.
remain anonymous. He explains in his email that he's in the United States military and is stationed at a U.S. military post in Germany. He says that two of his friends were out on a regular patrol, checking out a creepy old German chapel. Now, this chapel was controlled by German military forces during the Second World War, and it is said to be extremely haunted. As the two men check out the dark chapel, they are shocked when they start to hear unexplained voices coming through their two-way radios.
That's our radios going off in the church. I don't know if somebody's hot micing or not. There's doors right there. They open. It went off. It turned off. I want to walk back over there and test it. still recording?
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, we were just standing at the top of the pews, basically, and our radios just started going off, and there was voices and like a lady whispering in it. I swear to God. And nobody said hot mic. Usually, because the desk radio can say hot mic over the, and it'll cut over it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't us because we would have heard each other talking.
That's so sketchy.
I wonder what base they
You
on.
just send that stuff to Stan, dude.
What seems to be the
I wonder what base they on.
voice of a child can be heard, followed by the inaudible voices of adults. Now, the radio channel that they are using is restricted to military communication, so the two men have no idea where the voices could be coming from or what they are saying. They wonder if it could possibly be the ghosts of tragic souls that passed away during the Second World War. But what do you think these voices?
I think that one of the people who is, one of the military police, they are using, their radio is picking up somebody who's near them. And that's what they're hearing. Or like the kid and wife of one of the people, one of the military police. It's like he's home and his radio's on and picking up, or the kid is playing with the radio, and that's why. There's lots of explanations as to why that is happening. Plenty.
Are, and just what could they be saying? Let me know what you think. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous reached out to me about a very spooky situation he found himself in late one night at an abandoned church in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. The viewer explains in his email that he works security and is dispatched to investigate buildings where motion-activated alarms have been triggered. Late one night, he gets a call that a motion alarm has been triggered on the second floor of a creepy old abandoned church. When he arrives, he sees something suspicious and begins to record. What he captures is truly disturbing.
Oh, what the f***? Oh, what the f***?
My man, that's what I'm talking about. He said, ooh, somebody in there. Let me call somebody. Oh, that nigga said, oh, somebody's in there. Hey, y'all. Somebody's in there. Y'all might want to come check this out. That's what I'm talking about.
Someone or something small and dark can be seen moving away from the second floor window. Now, prior to this encounter, the security guard says that he had checked all doors into the building and they all were locked tight. He immediately calls the police to the scene to investigate, but they find no one inside and no way that anyone could have gained entry. The mysterious sighting caught on camera remains a mystery. But of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Man, there's always a way to gain entry. Come on now. Come on now.
And be sure to hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video.
Yeah, see, it was like it almost looked like a little kid or something. It's like it ran to the window and then it ran away. It was somebody who snuck in there, and then they were like, "Oh shit, you guys, somebody's here. Be quiet. Let me go check." They peeked out the window, saw the car, and then they ran off. And they escape because there's always a way to escape. When people say there ain't no way. Where there's a will, there's
Hello
a
everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at
Sir
the top
Spook.
5 scariest videos for when you're home alone. So, let's
Yes.
begin. Do you remember your old high school projects that you did all those years ago?
Nope.
It's probably something that you don't think about, and for good reason.
Yep.
It's hard not to cringe at our past selves, who act so much differently than we do now.
Nope.
But usually, watching videos of yourself from your high school days brings nothing but embarrassment.
Nope.
However, for this one man, he will forever look back on this video and view it as potentially cursed.
Nope.
On October 30th,
No, it is not
2012,
sleepy time.
a
I
YouTuber
go to
named
sleep
What
about
Is
12
That
o'clock.
09 uploaded a video to his channel, writing in the description, quote, "I was recording my brother for a high school project, and he was looking back through the bloopers, and he noticed this thing," end quote. The uploader is quite vague in terms of what it is that can be seen in the video, so let's take it into our own hands and see exactly what he's talking about.
Yep.
Go. The biome we chose was the taiga border forest, which is located in Russia, northern Canada, and
At first, this appears to be a typical high school project video as we watch the young man speak to the camera about something he is learning about in school, while his pet dog can be seen walking across the top of the couch right behind him. But it's what appears in the window that will cause
Oh,
your
fuck
heart
you,
to
bitch.
stop.
What the fuck is that? A treasure troll?
A strange face can be seen
It look like
peering in from the
Annabelle.
outside looking in.
Is that
Although
Annabelle?
it can only be seen for a moment, it is still terrifying to look at.
I'm gonna
The
need for
uploader
you to
further
cut that out.
clarifies, quote, "It couldn't be my wiener dog because even though he jumped out of the couch, the curtain is still moving and you can still see the face. It couldn't be the camera or our reflection because we tried redoing it and nothing came out," end quote. To this day, this YouTuber has absolutely no idea what he was able to capture on camera that day, and I'm sure he doesn't ever want to know. Let's just hope that whatever this thing is doesn't come back to haunt this man or his brother ever again.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ugh. Whose auntie is that in that boy's window? That take her little hot ass home. Leave them little boys alone, Auntie Rita. Leave them little boys alone. Let's see. Oh, I wish I had some hot chocolate now that you mention it. I gotta start buying hot chocolate. Oh, I would like some tea. I want some tea. Shit, my daughter's asleep. I would make her make me some tea. Oh, I want some tea. I want tea. Yeah, that looked like a that looked like an actual treasure troll. Remember the treasure trolls with the hair, but like like an ugly one though. Ugh, creepy.
The following video was published to YouTube on February 28, 2010 by username BDK Music, who is trying to film a video inside of his house in the same style of the popular television series MTV Cribs, taking the camera around the house and showing various rooms. However, this would ultimately not be the type of video that BDK would end up filming that day. At the start of the video, he explains to the camera that he is currently filming the footage at 4:20 AM before walking around the central living room / kitchen area where the television is turned on and one of his friends is trying to relax. But fascinatingly, something terrifying has already happened, if you can believe it. It's definitely
Ooh,
one of those
Jigsaw in
things
the
where
window.
if you aren't
Yeah,
paying extreme
Jigsaw.
attention, you would certainly be forgiven for missing it. Take a good look at the doorway in the background right here as BDK starts to approach his friend.
Hey guys, it's Brian here.
Just at the BDK house, you know, nothing too much. It's 4:20 in the morning. Well, let's see. Let's look around. Okay. TV's on, Girls Gone Wild, nothing new. Everyone's asleep over here. Hey, there's Tim over there. What are you doing, Tim?
Just trying to get some stuff out of my head. I got a lot of ideas.
An indistinct shadow figure can be seen looming in the doorway very ominously, but can never be seen in the video again. Despite the fact that this video is 12 years old, it only has one comment from somebody who believes that BDK was able to capture some true paranormal activity on camera that day. But what do you think? Did BDK actually manage to accidentally capture a shadow figure on camera? Is this just a creepy prank that he pulled in order to get some internet fame?
Yes.
Be sure to let me know in the comments below.
That part.
It goes without saying that TikTok is absolutely loaded with millions of accounts, billions even, some of which are genuinely funny or interesting, whereas others are questionable to say the least. One of the more fascinating accounts is called Our Haunted House, which is run by a homeowner who frequently uploads videos of their house that they believe is haunted. And after you watch this eerie video, you might want to sleep with the lights on tonight.
Nope.
The video starts off with the homeowner describing that he is going to record himself watching television for over an hour, just to see if anything happens during that time. Sure enough, it does.
Bitch.
Little by little, the door behind the uploader can be seen creaking open, slowly but surely.
No.
All while they lay on the couch, completely unaware of what's happening directly behind
I would never lay
them.
down like that with my head.
If you thought that moment was creepy,
in
I
front
assure
of
you
a
it only gets
door.
more terrifying from this point onward. Take a look into the dark abyss right here. And finally, there are two other genuinely unsettling moments that happen in the video before it eventually ends. As the uploader lay on the couch, resting as best as he can, some absolutely chilling things occur right behind him before something manages to startle him awake.
Oh, hell no.
Sadly, the video ends right there, meaning that we don't know whether or not the uploader conducted an investigation that night after watching the footage back, or if he simply went back to bed. Although the second option is without question the wiser choice, it would definitely be even better if there was a third option: move out. So what do you think? Is this genuine footage of paranormal activity happening live on camera? Is this entire video a hoax? I'll let you be the judge.
Oh no. I
On July
instinctively want to call
28th,
Cap, but the
2015,
certain
a
parts
YouTuber
of
known
it
as
seem
Yams
a little bit.
uploaded a video which showcases him and his friend Bryson sitting outside, trying to make the most out of the hot summer day. Upon first inspection, this video appears to contain nothing out of the ordinary. In the footage, we watch as Yams and Bryson throw a ball around outside for Yams' pet dog Ellie to play around with. It seems like a wholesome video that would be able to bring a smile to your face. And if it does, then I promise you that smile will be gone very soon. All seems to be going well as Yams throws the ball for Ellie a few more times before something nearby suddenly gets his attention before he asks Bryson if he too sees what he's looking at. As the seconds tick by, it becomes all too clear for the two friends that they are most definitely not alone in this area. Not by a long shot.
I sleep well every night, honey pot.
Dude, do you see that? No, dude, what the heck is that? No, dude, you see that? Oh my god. Dude, Bryson, tell me you don't see that.
What the?
No way. What is that? Ellie, come on, come on.
Thankfully, the two boys are smart and decide to grab Ellie and hustle inside as fast as they possibly can, not wanting to stay outside for even a second longer, just to be on the safe side. Judging by the distinct appearance of this strange entity, many people in the comments have come to the conclusion that Yams may have recorded genuine footage of none other than Bigfoot himself.
Oh my god.
Of course, this is just pure speculation, but it is definitely an interesting theory to consider. This video was uploaded 7 years ago, and we still don't have any concrete explanations for what Yams
That ain't no
recorded that day,
Bigfoot. That is a,
meaning that this incident may
that's a
forever
emo
go
person.
down as an unsolved mystery.
The person, a guy. The person is guy, like, you know,
A
strange
YouTuber
type.
named TRacer88 uploaded a truly disturbing video to his channel on August 16th, 2010, which showcases the uploader as he ventures out into a dark and creepy forest in the middle of the night with a friend in the hopes of trying to take photographs of paranormal orbs.
Oh,
But what
Bigfoot.
they ended up capturing instead was something far more substantial. In post-production narration, TRacer explains the scenario in detail, saying that he and his friend were absolutely obsessed with the paranormal and learning more about it, which is why they ultimately decided to investigate that particular forest that night, which ended up being a mistake. TRacer shows us a handful of pictures that were taken in the forest that night, all of which appear to be completely harmless and innocent looking. That is, however, until it gets to this photo.
Okay, and then we came across this one, and this is when we started to notice something odd. Now Tom's the one that actually pointed this out, actually. He's the one in the photo. As you can see in the center, looks like a white figure of some sort behind the tree. Here's the picture cropped and brightened. I have not done any editing besides those two things. The first thing I noticed about the picture is the hand wrapped around the tree. It looks like the fingers might be a little messed up. Alright, now right away I thought it was some kid messing around with us, but everyone with me was accounted for when I took the picture. And honestly, I didn't stay around much longer after we saw this, so... maybe it was a kid, I don't know, but the head and the eye placement are just, like, strange. And it also has no hair at all. Now, the picture scared me at first, but it also made me more curious to find out if there...
How does it have no hair? If you ask me, it has dark hair. But it's scarier, I guess it's scarier if he has no hair, so you say he has no hair. If he has no hair, then he also has no top of his head because it's like eyes and then, you know, Eddie Winslow, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and so, yeah. Stop. They be adding on stuff to try to make it seem more than what it is.
actually is something in Whitney Woods. I mean, I've been in Whitney Woods a lot, and there's never been anything like there at all. And this is the first substantial like picture I've ever caught of like something like this. So I don't know what's going on, if it's real,
Poor
if
thing.
it's not.
This is all you got?
If you zoom in, you can clearly tell that there's most certainly something there in the forest, keeping the uploader and his friend in some much unwanted company.
It's creepy. It is.
It can definitely be hard to determine what exactly this entity is, but by this one photo, we can tell that whatever it is has long fingers and a small head, leading many to believe that this is an authentic photograph of some sort of skinwalker. Now, whether or not that's true is entirely up for you to decide.
What's a skinwalker?
TRacer says that upon noticing the creepy entity in the photograph, he promptly left the forest and went home as soon as possible, which was definitely a smart idea. If he wasn't so quick on his feet and his decision making, who knows what this strange figure
He
could have
does
possibly
sound like
done.
he actually was scared,
Whatever
though.
it is, it
So
wouldn't have been
maybe
anything
he
good.
didn't do anything. I don't know if nobody
That
playing
was
a
the
prank
top
on
5 scariest videos for when you're home alone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
That is creepy, that face.
We came back and the gate was just open, and we haven't heard anyone.
We're trying to determine if this place is haunted.
We don't even know what to do. Like, where do we go? That building looks... Oh, dude.
Holy.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at the top 5 scariest videos that will steal your sleep. So, let's begin. Video game technology has advanced so much in the past decade to the point where it seems more and more games are looking photorealistic
Seeing
and
something like that
companies
in
are
the
slowly
hood.
moving away from the old
What you
gimmicky
gonna do if you see it in the
tactics
hood,
of
MJ?
years past. It may be hard to remember, but back in the heyday of the
What you gonna
Xbox
do?
One, there was an accessory for the console called the Kinect, which tried to be the next big thing for gaming, but never really took off. In the following video published to YouTube by Marvin Kakuas in February of 2014, the uploader explains that he just found out the Kinect has a night vision feature and wants to show it to his viewers.
Well, who
Seems
in the
fairly
kitchen?
simple and straightforward, right? Well, that is
You make
until
me
the
some
man
hot water?
flicks off the lights in the house. Take a good look in the kitchen right here, particularly
Get like a
where the
mug.
fridge is.
I'm gonna switch on the night vision for you guys. As you can see, it lights up the whole room. It's actually a pretty cool feature.
I want some- I want some
I don't know if they have an app for this or whatnot, but they also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that. And then back to dark. As you can see, all you can see is my Xbox controller. And then back to night vision. It's actually...
An eerie shadow-like figure can be seen right above the fridge, before eventually disappearing as soon as Marvin turns on the Kinect's night vision mode. In the description of the video, Marvin writes, quote, "When I watched the video later, I realized there was a figure and what appears to be a mist of some sort on the upper right portion of the screen. While I was filming, I did not notice it. Later, as you can see, that figure is completely gone when I switch back to the Kinect's night vision." End quote. So what in the world could this unsuspecting man possibly have captured so suddenly on camera? Is this actually a genuine paranormal entity? Perhaps this is just a strange trick of the light. Either way, if you're a Kinect owner, you may want to be careful the next time you fiddle around with the night vision settings.
I'm gonna find my old Kinect
The
thing.
next video
Try to
on this
use it
list
for,
comes from none other than Marvin
find some
Kakuas,
ghosts.
the man who you just saw experience some genuinely unsettling activity while trying to show off the night vision feature on his Xbox One Kinect. This video in question was uploaded 2 months after that initial Kinect video, indicating that whatever was in his house that day in February never left. In the description of the upload, Marvin explains the situation regarding what he caught on his Kinect's night vision camera before stating that ever since that incident, some seriously strange things have been going on inside his house that he can't explain. In the following video, Marvin holds his camera in his hands as he walks around the house late at night. All seems to be going well when something quite creepy happens out of nowhere. Have a listen.
Alvin. This ain't funny anymore, man.
A About a minute later, Marvin can be heard calling out his niece's name, but he does not get any sort of response, most likely because the child is sleeping or simply cannot hear him from wherever they are in the house. But it's at this point in the video where Marvin enters the living room / kitchen where he gets truly freaked out, and for a good reason.
What the f? Oh, shit.
It may be a little bit difficult to see, but if you look just carefully enough, you can see that the lamp in the room is seemingly moving all by itself, which obviously is enough to freak Marvin out, and it's hard to blame him. Since this video, Marvin has posted 2 more videos to his YouTube channel, but those 2 are videos of him on an amusement park ride, and the other is one of him riding a motorcycle. So hopefully this means that Marvin has since been able to move houses. That or whatever was lurking in his house is since gone. Let's just hope it doesn't come back. Today's sponsor is Keeps. Did you know that 2 out of 3
Man, cause the chandelier was moving. The light was moving. Really? I thought it was gonna be somebody standing in the nigga kitchen. Just so scared for nothing. Just so scared of the nothing. Y'all talking about in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, that Xbox can see it. Oh yeah. All the camera-ish things be watching. They be watching. Looking for a snack. There go. Well, go and get his snack and take his ass on. You know that? And be boxing. Ooh, I got tea, y'all. Thank you, Booby. You got my little brown sugar stuff in here. Oh. I got tea, y'all. Ow, you jealous? You jealous? See my tea. Ow, my mama tea. Ow. Chamomile. Wonderful. Wonderful. Earthquake.
Three guys experience hair loss by the time they're 35.
They
Luckily,
do.
Keeps has got you covered with clinically proven
Your
research.
mama fault.
I know I'll be exploring
That's it.
scary places well into my 30s and maybe 40s, and who knows, the excitement, tension, and anxiety I get from visiting those places will maybe have a negative impact on my hair. So I'm just grateful that Keeps physicians will help me select the right products and treatments for my specific condition and hair goals.
Really? That's what we doing. Well, he tied it in,
In
didn't
December of 2018, a YouTuber named Fur Boots uploaded a video in which he recalls a strange paranormal experience he had with some friends he had just moved to England with back in February of 2003. The uploader says that he and his friends were fascinated by the realm of the paranormal and would often talk about life and death, what comes after life
tea,
or
honey.
what doesn't come after life.
Don't hate.
One day, the
Yes,
group
I
of
got
friends
tea.
walked the streets of London and asked complete strangers if they knew where the most haunted place imaginable could be found. Eventually, they asked an older man this question, at which point he pointed them in the direction of an old, abandoned psychiatric hospital. When the friends arrived, they realized that it had been demolished and replaced by a recent residential development. Frustrated, the friends kept walking on for several hours before eventually stumbling upon Roding Valley Park. In the park, the friends spent the remainder of the night inside while they smoked and talked about life. During their stay in the park, the group took a handful of photos. Upon first glance, these photos may look to be nothing out of the ordinary, but if you brighten them up and enhance the colors, you'll see that these photos are most definitely not normal. Take a look and see.
Later that evening, we had a strange encounter. Two of us felt a huge dip in
The
temperature
terrible
and
pictures.
started shivering. I didn't know what to make of it at that time, neither did they. It felt weird though. We were all sitting at the bench at that moment and one of us decided to take a photo. What follows is a photo of some entity, something. We called it Uvultu.
Call it what you want, nigga. It's
As you
nothing.
can
It's a
see-
bad lens.
Well,
if
you can't see
if
anything,
you need to
but
clean your
if
lens.
you tweak up the brightness and contrast, you will be able to see what is in the photo. We left the park at dawn, and only when we got home did we notice what the photos contained. We proceeded to analyze all of them by tweaking the contrast and brightness, and only then did we find out about the figure.
What in the world did this YouTuber and his friends experience that night? To this day, the uploader and his friends say they have absolutely no idea what they managed to capture in their pictures that night, but it hasn't left their minds even after all these years. It seems these friends love to go exploring, but I think it's more than safe to assume that they won't want to wander back into Roding Valley Park just to be on the safe side.
My bad.
On May 25th, 2015, a small YouTube channel called White Owl Paranormal uploaded a genuinely bone-chilling piece of footage that they filmed inside the Whispers Estate, located in Mitchell, Indiana. But the Whispers Estate is not just any ordinary building. Far from it. In fact, the Whispers Estate has quite the reputation for being haunted. Despite this knowledge, the crew over at White Owl Paranormal let their curiosity get the better of them, deciding to ultimately wander
I want me to go
inside
back
see
so
if
you
they
can see the
capture
thing that was
anything
there.
interesting.
Did you see the?
During the investigation, the cameraman sets down his camera and proceeds.
Y'all need me to go back to that part? Yeah, the terrible photos are part of the deception. Yeah, did you need me to go back to MJ? You need me to go back to so you can see the thingy? It was like that thing. I don't know if you could see it. That's what they ended up seeing.
To use an EVP device in order to potentially communicate with any spirits that may be in the area
go
at the
back?
time.
Okay.
A few seconds go by
Alright, I'll
and
go
it
back.
seems as
I'll
if
go
the
back.
uploader is going to have no such luck. But that quickly changes.
We left the park at dawn, and only when we got home did we notice what the photos contained. We proceeded to analyze all of them by tweaking the contrast and brightness, and only then did we find out about the figure.
What in the world did this YouTuber and his friends experience that night? To this day, the uploader and his friends say they have absolutely no idea what they managed to capture in their pictures that night, but it hasn't left their minds even after all these years. It seems these friends love to go exploring, but I think it's more than safe to assume that they won't want to wander back into Roding Valley Park just to be on the safe side. On May 25th, 2015, a small YouTube channel called White Owl Paranormal uploaded a genuinely bone-chilling piece of footage that they filmed inside the Whispers Estate, located in Mitchell, Indiana. But the Whispers Estate is not just any ordinary building. Far from it. In fact, the Whispers Estate has quite the reputation for being haunted. Despite this knowledge, the crew over at White Owl Paranormal let their curiosity get the better of them, deciding to ultimately wander inside to see if they can capture anything interesting. During the investigation, the cameraman sets down his camera and proceeds to use an EVP device in order to potentially communicate with any spirits that may be in the area at the time. A few seconds go by and it seems as if the uploader is going to have no such luck. But that quickly changes when out of nowhere something terrifying can be heard. Have a listen. Static noise can be heard before eventually a raspy and creepy voice can be heard saying, "I can't wait to get you alone." that wasn't chilling enough for you,
Mm.
if you look carefully,
Kinky.
you can also see what appears to be some sort of shadow figure looming in the
Be
hallway.
like, what?
Was this strange figure responsible for that disturbing sentence? To this day, the folks over at White Owl Paranormal have absolutely no idea, and it seems as though they
Okay.
may never get a
All
concrete
right.
answer.
All right, Ghosty.
Let's all just hope that they are wise enough to never set foot inside Mitchell, Indiana's
Shooting his
Whispers
shot,
Estate
ain't he?
ever again. If they did, there is truly no telling.
He's shooting his shot. So check out Tyler Perry Estate. It's video that it's haunted too. Really? I've never heard that. MJ. Isn't it like, didn't he buy a house that's like on a plantation? Am I mistaken about that? Didn't he buy like a plantation? MJ? I'm pretty sure he bought a, I could have swore that was it. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I'm gonna check it out. Let me peek real quick. Actually. Let's see what's on here. Look at my keyboard. Tyler Perry Haunted Plantation. Loretta Lynn. Tyler Perry House. I guess I gotta put specifically haunted. Let's see. I don't see nothing about his house being haunted. You just made that up, MJ. The high view. This one? What is you trying to make me watch? That ain't nothing. That wasn't about nothing. Why you just do that?
Telling what dangers could be waiting for them.
That wasn't nothing but the view from over top.
A YouTuber named Agent Cole 1 is filming a video for his channel where he says that it's 3 in the morning
I'll
and
check
he
it
cannot
out
get
later.
to sleep because he thinks he heard a strange voice talking downstairs, despite the fact that he's home alone, stating that his grandparents are out of town for the weekend. Obviously, being a kid, you would be quite freaked out by hearing even the slightest noise that seems out of place in the house. But impressively, Cole works up the courage to investigate the house, perhaps just to make sure that he has nothing to worry about. Maybe it's just his imagination. Sadly for Cole, it's not. At one point in the video, Cole proceeds to slowly walk around his house as he makes sure to check every room, ensuring his safety. Just when it seems as if his fears are unfounded, something truly terrifying happens.
Do you guys hear that?
As Cole enters what appears to be some sort of an office room, a creepy crying sound can be heard coming from nearby, before a loud crashing noise causes Cole to flee from the room as fast as he possibly can. Sadly, we never get a look at who or what could have made that strange crying noise, nor do we ever get any answers as for what the loud crashing sound was. To this day, Cole has absolutely no idea what he heard inside the comfort of his own home that night, but it most certainly wasn't anything friendly. Seeing as how this video is now 10 years old, it's safe to assume that Cole is now a grown-up, living in a different house, away from the terrors of his childhood. Hopefully, Cole is able to live in peace these days and not have to worry about the past. Let's just hope the childhood terrors don't follow him into adulthood.
Jesus.
And that was the top 5 scariest videos that will steal your sleep. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
The last video you... Woo!
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham.
Slapped
Today we're looking at some
Ham.
mysterious videos that are leaving viewers baffled. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more eerie content, just like this.
What's going on, Norman? Welcome, baby.
Our first clip, published to the TikTok account f.paranormale, shows a young woman filming a tutorial in a dance studio. All seems fairly normal until this happens. A mysterious shadow passes by at the rear of the room. The girl spots whatever it is, then turns to run away. Some viewers thought it looked like the upper torso of a person floating by. Others were at a complete loss as to what it could be. It doesn't look like a person's full body shadow at all, nor does it seem like there's anything in the room that could be causing it. Sadly, there isn't a whole lot of information out there regarding this video and what happened afterwards, but a lot of viewers suggested that the girl in the clip find a priest and bless the space immediately.
Hey
You
peeps,
know, that
just a
look
quickie
real.
to
See
let
that
you
look
know
on her
today's
face?
episode's sponsored by Raycon, and they've gone and hooked you guys.
She looked scared like a mug, didn't she? Ow. My neck hurts, y'all. My neck be hurting. My neck be hurting. Ugh. I was turned sideways, that's why. And why I do these things to myself. I gotta plan better. I gotta plan better. Now my neck is hurting. It's hurting. Yeah. She looked like she had seen that thing before. Like she like, you always coming around when I'm busy. You a hater. Hey. Run out of the room. I tell my daddy. Oh yes, my neck be hurting. That's platinum. It's going platinum, baby.
Up with a massive 15% off their everyday earbuds.
I've been using Raycon's everyday earbuds for years now and they still pack a punch. A woman named Heather runs a TikTok account called Heat1979. It's mostly full of wholesome family videos. But there's one clip on the account that stands out, and not necessarily in a good way. In the video, Heather narrates a clip that was recorded by her daughter and a friend. As the two friends talk to the camera in the hopes of making a funny video, something strange happens right behind them. Something they only noticed after the fact. Take a look and see for yourself.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right now.
Directly behind Heather's daughter and her friend, a strange shadow-like figure can be seen briskly walking past.
Look between them right now.
Slowing the footage down, you can see the figure is transparent and is moving on an odd angle.
Oh no.
To this
Do you
day,
hear me when I
nobody
say,
is
oh
100%
no?
sure as to what exactly Heather's daughter and her friend were able to capture on camera.
No, honey. No. 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 Keisha Knight. Oh, Keisha Knight Pulliam? You know, Rudy Huxtable? Yeah.
Heather
The Cosby
explains
Show?
that they've always had paranormal things happen around the house, but clarifies that this video is the first time they've been able to get some solid evidence. A lot of comments suggested that it was a shadow person and that they should burn some sage in the house to try and rid the home of any evil spirits.
Really now?
So what do you think that shadowy figure could be? Is it evil, or is there another way to explain the sighting? Love to hear your theories in the comment section down below.
No one else was up in my home. Look between them right now.
TikTok user Jose Garcia_LBA is a popular creator on the platform, best known for making comedic short videos for his followers. However, peppered throughout his account are semi-regular updates about what he believes to be a haunting. In one particular clip, we see some eerie things happening in an old apartment. Take a look.
Oh.
The bathroom door appears to open all on its own.
No.
He barges in, but there's no one there.
Oh.
That is until this happens.
No sé si escucharon que tocaron la puerta ahorita.
Oh.
¡Ah, verga, güey! No mames. Vete. ¿Qué? No mames, ¿sí vieron? No.
As you can see, there's a young girl staring at him through the window.
Oh, bitch.
Just a few seconds later, Jose goes back to look at the window.
No, honey. No. I told you, Morticia, it's over. It's over between us. Go move on with your life. You can't just hang outside my window. You know it ain't right. Bars. Oh, cut it out, David. You be like, come on, baby. Come on in here. You can squeeze to them bars. Come on. You know what time it is. It's that time. Oh, yeah. It's the hour.
Window, and freakily, the girl is nowhere to be seen. Of course, a lot of viewers thought the girl was a ghost, but perhaps more chillingly, a lot of viewers thought the girl was a real-life stalker, watching and tormenting Jose just for fun. Whatever way you look at it, the face is freaky to see glaring through the window, and certainly a shock to Jose.
No sé si escucharon que tocaron la puerta ahorita. ¡A la verga, güey! No mames. Vete.
Yeah, actually, it would make sense. That would make sense, actually, why. Actually, the whole thing, I literally just figured out the whole thing. So she knocked on the window. That was what the knock was he heard. He thought it was a knock on the door, but it was a knock on the window. Then she slid open the glass thing of the window. When she slid that open, you know what happens when you open a window? The door moves. Like if your door is ajar, it'll open or close, whatever it is. Like if it's open, it'll close. If it's closed, it'll open. Like if it's almost shut, it'll open. So her opening up, sliding the thing open was what triggered the door to open. And that's why she's standing there at the window. He got all scared and freaked out before he could realize who it was sitting there. You know, his homegirl who always be coming over there fucking with him. Hey, you, what you doing? It's just me. Let me in. You didn't hear me at the door? Just come around here to yell your name so you can let me in. Bam, I solved the crime. I Scooby-Doo that shit. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I Scooby-Doo.
No mames, ¿sí vieron?
And now if he kept the camera running, we'd hear her knock on the front door. Because she's like, oh, good, he's up. Now I go back to the door. He can let me in. It's booty call time. It's just kind of...
The following clip, which was posted to the YouTube account MonsterFish5000, went viral back in 2010. They claimed that it was a real goblin creature caught on camera near Pitcher, Oklahoma.
Ooh, that's it, y'all.
Take a look at what made the clip go viral.
I don't know, this thing doesn't pick up. No, me.
Oh, hell.
I don't fucking know, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Taking a closer look, slowed down, it appears to be a strange, pale-faced man with pointed ears and a flat nose. The clip quickly went viral, garnering thousands of views and even capturing the attention of mainstream media. The video may be creepy when you first watch it, but it becomes less terrifying when you realise the footage was an attempt at a viral marketing campaign for the band Pitter Splatter back in 2009. One of the band members explains in the comments that the band used to wear goblin masks on stage, and so they tried to drum up some hype using the same masks in a caught-on-camera style viral video. Here's a clip of one of the band members explaining the stunt on the Pitter Splatter YouTube channel.
We made that video and uploaded it to a channel that I had called MonsterFish5000 years ago. There's that video, and there's a video of me walking through the woods of Ripley, Oklahoma, and also supposed to be kind of a goblin sighting video, done in the style of, like, you know, your typical YouTube paranormal sightings or Bigfoot videos and stuff. These videos were made to try to make a viral advertisement for the band Pitter Splatter. The only problem is we never even attempted to advertise the band, and so we just uploaded them to see what would happen and largely forgot about them. I haven't logged into the MonsterFish5000 account in like a decade, so we forgot about it.
Yeah, nobody cares. It wasn't real, so go to fuck on.
As more and more convincing UFO
Moving
sightings
along.
hit the internet, more and more people are starting to wonder whether we're alone in the universe. George Oviedo shared this strange clip to the Facebook page Alta Extranitza. The clip was taken during an intercontinental flight earlier this year. Take a look at what the passenger spotted hovering just outside their window. A strange white floating object can be seen hovering in the sky. An object that most definitely doesn't appear to be a...
And check that out. That thing that he sees out, that they're seeing outside his window, is real. That's the thing that the pilots that brought all this stuff to where now they're admitting about all these things that are here that aren't from here, like these crafts and stuff. Because of what that thing looks like, it looks almost like it's a bullet in the sky, just like that could change direction and move like. But that thing right there is one of those things. You see, it looks just like, it almost looks like a tic tac. Looks like a little tic tac in the sky.
Cloud. It's smooth and spherical and just hangs in the air.
Mm-hmm. and then it just take off.
Frustratingly, the camera holder does everything in their power to not steadily film the strange object. Instead, bizarrely, they just wave the camera around haphazardly.
Must be a kid.
Here's a slowed down, stabilized version. It's not clear whether other passengers on the flight noticed the mysterious object or not. Many viewers thought it was clear as day that this object is not of this world. It's definitely not another commercial plane, it doesn't resemble a weather balloon, nor does it look like any known military craft. So could this really be a glimpse of an alien ship of some kind, or is there another way to explain the mysterious sighting? I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comment section
The
down
glitch
below.
in the Matrix. No, I'm just kidding.
Before we take a look at a vintage paranormal investigation from 2008, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that bell icon,
Yeah,
and
y'all
turn
do
on
that
all
too.
channel notifications.
I know y'all
That way you'll be in the
subscribe,
loop
that's how
every
y'all
time we
find
drop
me.
our scary and mysterious
Appreciate
videos.
you. Hit that like button too while you're in here. Oh.
Our last clip is a vintage scary video from 2008, uploaded by the YouTube channel Short and Stout Guy. It was taken from a paranormal investigation of a house in South Dakota that was allegedly filled with unexplainable events. The homeowners believed that their house was haunted by a small child-sized entity that would often peek around corners
Oh,
or stare
fuck
at them
that.
from down their hallway. A specialized paranormal investigation team known as Spectre was called in to try and make sense of the sightings. They set up a video camera with night vision to film around the clock down one of the hallways of the home. Take a look at what their cameras captured. As you can see, a dark figure seems to peer around the corner of a set of shelves. It's almost as if it spots the camera as it slowly retracts from sight.
Oh no, bitch.
The uploader insists that this isn't a hoax, nor has the footage been doctored in any way. The OP has said that they have their own opinions as to what they think this sighting is, but invites viewers to come up with their own theories as to what's going on in this home in South Dakota. So I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. Let your theories rip in the comment section down below.
Ooh, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it gave me goosebumps. Gave me goosebumps like a bitch.
If you want to see some more mysterious videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a massive spooky playlist right there that'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Now remember to check out our awesome tees and hoodie.
Oof. That was cray cray. That was cray cray. Did you guys enjoy? Did you enjoy it? Was it lovely? Was it wonderful? Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all are the greatest in all of the land. I appreciate you like no other. And I will see you guys. Oh, hey, is the Super Bowl over yet? Who won? Does anyone know who was playing? In the doorway in the kitchen. I don't know. Maybe because they be hungry and always trying to leave. Get it? Doorway, kitchen. Hungry, trying to leave. Leave out of doorway. Get it? Boom, boom. You get my joke? Do you understand my dope with my joke? Yes, honey. Yes, honey, yes. I'm gonna watch the highlights of the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, who won? Who won the Super Bowl? Or is it not over? Probably still going on. Huh? Well, anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. We will be doing some Halloween, distractions from all this. Not Halloween, I mean Valentine's Day, which is not that different from Halloween. People put on their best costumes. Go and pretend like everything's okay. We're gonna watch them. We're gonna support each other over here. We're gonna, we're gonna entertain. We're gonna entertain each other. We'll support each other because that's what we do. Okay. I love you guys. I mean that shit. Y'all are the bestest of the best of the bestest. Okay. And that's what it is. And I will see you tomorrow. Virtual hugs. I hope I have not hindered your sleep tonight with this scary shit. But if I have, it's your fault, not mine. Mama loves you. Say peace. It's always so hard to say bye to y'all. But I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Support. I guess that's support. Yes.